Hey y'all, welcome back. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle, and this is a general collective reading for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, the water sign. I do have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Looks like you can't see eye to eye with people. Could be talking to a Scorpio. We got Pluto energy, some sort of drastic emotional itis. You could be in a constant battle, locking horns with other people. Other people are just trying to get you to see their point of view. You could be someone who refuses to see things from another perspective. Okay. It looks like you're not going to be able to have very deep, meaningful relationships or moments and times if you refuse to see eye to eye or offer any sort of compassion or empathy for others. Or at least, you don't have to agree with someone, but you can at least respect their point of view. Sometimes we don't need to see things the same, but it could, make things better, or it can make a situation better just to let someone know that you can see where they're coming from and you can somewhat understand it, or at least you're trying. You can give people that they have a lot of mercy, you know? People have a lot of mercy. Maybe they just need you to hear something for them. They don't need you to solve a problem. They just need you to listen. So it could be time for you to take the blinders off and to look out of a different window. Okay. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Choosing love could be a good way to gather some inner strength. You're the only one in reverse here, the King of Cups. You could be in a playful energy dealing with love, or this could be the one. Maybe you need to recapture some sort of moments of romance and allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. It looks like you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Could be you. You're in this karmic energy of scorpionic energy. You could have Scorpio highly aspected. You could be a Scorpio. You could have it in your Pluto placement. Prayer. Maybe you pray a lot, or you've been praying a lot to bring something back to life, to bring back this old love with the highest and the lowest aspects. Yeah, you do. It takes both. You got to be able to accept the highs and the lows of any relationship. We are human. Mentally, maybe you're trying to get to the heart of the matter, dealing with the highs and lows. You could be someone who physically controls a situation. It's your way or no way. Um, Something must be done your way. That's a little, um, probably not a good idea. Particularly if you have a soulmate in your energy. Okay. I have the archetype of a pilgrim here, representing intuition, divine oneness, divine judgments, interflection, learning, growing, adapting, studying. I don't know. You could be someone who's very standoffish, unable to commit, very flaky, not very stable in your emotions or where your heart is concerned. So, for the pilgrim, an outward journey is always an inward journey. This archetypal wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wonder when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life. But the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth, responsibility, social conventions, and logistics. Lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day to day. Getting bored, but I see the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Magician in the upright, so it looks like somebody has the energy to choose love. Maybe there's a problem with responsibilities or social interactions. The pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day to day. You get bored. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door toward a new reality. So when the pilgrim is at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need everything like comfortability. Okay, travel light, travel soon. Your spirit needs it. Oh, that's I guess that's over. Okay, well, we do have a dead end. Let's see what's going on here. Are you just refusing to open up your heart, or yeah, some tension, some sort of unconscious gripping going on here? Hmm. You might want to take note of this reading, being acceptance, humility, relief, having some sort of respect for change. Contrary to what its name implies, the dead end is very much alive. It's a force that stops us from moving forward as we have planned. It is thick, it's dense, and uncompromising. King of Cups in reverse, a wall beyond all walls. So, no more. You have reached the last page of this chapter. It's natural to resist its very resistance and struggle even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. So, somebody you don't want to change some sort of emotional stance if you've taken in the past with a Page of Wands, or possibly someone you like, or some sort of attraction or inspiration or a desire to do something, some sort of resource to choose love. Maybe it's love spells. Maybe someone's tried that in the past. Possibly on a soulmate. From a mythic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning. There are doors opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. Well, that's interesting. So, if you are honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life beginning. Yeah, I'll just see the Three of Wands, so there's expectations of a future. Let's continue. The Knight of Pentacles is steady, patience. Okay, it's a good sign for love, or something you could be working for or working towards, building some sort of resource, which may be the situation. You could be praying very hard. Now we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Something you're unaccepting of. Something about your partner that you're unaccepting of. The Tower. Resistant to change. You could be someone who's stuck in their ways. You could be very resourceful on your own. There could be some sort of surprise of a new beginning, something you wouldn't expect. The stars in reverse. Maybe you lack some sort of faith. I think I've said that. With the World in the upright. Ten of Cups in reverse. What? Water signs. What's going on? What's going on here? Speak to me. Oh, Guardian of Saints. Guardian of Saints. And the Maestro, the master of inspiration. Understanding community ingenuity. Humility, disillusionment, and champion. Maybe something just unbelievable to you. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I don't get the stubbornness and the emotions. I'm so far removed from it. I mean, I vaguely remember being emotionally stubborn when it's time to open up and move forward and grow spiritually. Maybe someone is inspiring you and you don't want to believe it. Someone maybe you didn't expect, or someone may have over, I don't know if they were some sort of hidden expectation there. Okay. Um, so as a nexus of ability, creativity, sharing of knowledge, innovation, and revelation, there stands the maestro. In him, all disciplines are understood and shared. So the perfect realization of the man that was, the man that is in the afterlife, and what humanity could be. The maestro instructs us in what lies next when we have done it all. to look for the next opportunity to form connections and communities to share what we have learned or to pick up a new discipline. That Knight of Pentacles energy. I think it came out in reverse. Oh, it was in the upright, but the Knight of Cups is in reverse. So maybe something, miracles could be unbelievable to someone, to you, to a, yeah. Okay. He represents mastery in at least one field and warns us not to grow stagnant or complacent in our understanding unless it grows stale. Continue to grow emotionally where there's a need to. Something about your emotions are stunted, whether it be your belief, your humility, there could be some arrogance, could have some fire in your chart. Jean the Maid, the guardian of saints. I don't know who she is. The guardian of saints. 11:11 when I looked up at the clock. So, it was a beautiful reading. I hope. Well, here she is, Shinshio, the guardian of saints. So this would be a lower energy or earthly energy. The shepherd of lost souls in Sheol. Jean was a noble and pious hero in life, martyred for her trouble. She prefers to avoid the politics and machinations of a mausolea on the whole, serving instead those who need her help and who cannot help themselves. Jean demonstrates the world weariness of those who have given as much as they can, that it can be wise to eschew the larger, more cynical conflicts for doing real, tangible good in a local way. A champion does not require a global stage. So, like I said, it could have been a little bit of ego here in the past, possibly some sort of Scorpio. You could be talking to a Scorpio, you could have a Scorpio highly aspected in your chart. So, I don't know why it's such a Page of Wands energy, though. Unless there was some sort of expectation that, I don't know, someone would be turned off, or someone's emotions would be turned off, or your emotions would be turned off to a soulmate energy, whether there's one physically yet or not, or just someone in the future. This is about a life altering, heartfelt choice, an aligned relationship. I see the Ten of Cups in reverse here. So you're being guided to choose yourself and whatever or whoever reflects your most authentic and loving expression. This is real, y'all. An important relationship, an opportunity to collaborate, or a deeply fulfilling connection is acting as a mirror for how you view and value your heart, your time, and your growth. And why you make choices is more than the consequences of them. Why you make choices. So something may not work out, but at least you tried and you gave it your best. And you didn't go in here with emotional baggage to try to, purposely destroy something. So maybe someone didn't expect you to work out some demons. Okay. Went back to the humanity that I spoke of in the first reading I did today. All right. King of Cups, the Tower in reverse, and the ending of a cycle or completion of a cycle. Or this also could represent some sort of emotional stubbornness and not allowing knowledge of love. Like somebody just wants to do things in a powerful way. Somebody just wants to have some sort of resurrect some sort of extraordinary power of prayer. Maybe somebody has lost their position as a spiritual leader or something like that, and they want that restored in some sort of way. Whether that's over one person in a relationship or whether it's over a group of people with a Ten of Cups in reverse. So I don't know. It could all be tied. It's tied together somehow. You'll have to discern where the energies belong. Okay, water signs. Let me get a little bit of my personal cards here. Just a little bit, and I'll let y'all go. Thank you for hitting the like button and subscribing. Downstairs bedroom. A school bang bang is being planned. Elijah. Scam artist, there's a credit risk. Someone's high standards were lowered, or they lower their high standards, or someone's wanting you to lower your high standards. Apparently, child. Y'all take it how it resonates. I'm going to see you later. Bye bye.